Hey y'all, your girl is back with another one. Hope all is well. Life has been lifing over here. I recently lost someone dear to me, and it was a little rough. Your girl didn't experience so much death in her life. Sometimes it's hard to shed tears, but I typically do when it's somebody close to me. And, this has been one of them times. So I take time off when I need to take time off because I got to be right mentally. I got to make sure that I'm straight. I got to make sure that I'm on my P's and Q's and on point. And sometimes I just got to take my time away and do what I need to do to mentally prepare myself so I can be right. So I can come drop y'all these messages. I'm going to need y'all to start hitting that like button and subscribing because your girl be dropping these jewels. I'll be out here watching and pressing play on these videos out here in these YouTube streets. And I know a topic that's been out here is the young man in Dallas who lost his life with his daughter. It's sad and tragic that the times that we are in, this new school, this new era, you guys just don't have any regards to life. In the era that I grew up in, if you had an issue with somebody, that's who you was going for. You was not going for any and everybody. It's trying to send a message of like, I'm gonna take who's close to you. That it just don't make no sense. You guys are genocidal and you just creating more genocide out here, and we definitely don't need that. Y'all didn't know we had over 400 years of slavery, and that's the mentality that you on. Because if you feel like you can take control of someone because something they said to you, y'all out here killing each other over words. Y'all not out here killing each other over actions. And then the dumbest part of it all, y'all out here killing people over blocks and streets that you don't even know, that don't belong to you. And half of y'all don't even live there. But that's what you represent. Instead of being a strong man or a woman raising strong children, we out here worried and ego tripping about street shit. Like, at a certain point, y'all gotta grow up or blow up, because I blame the parents out here that's raising these kids. And sometimes we can even take it back a little further. Sometimes it starts with the grandparents to the parents down to the children. Somebody has to change the narrative. Something needs to change. We can't be out here just continuing on this path because we're on a path to nowhere. And if y'all don't see it, you guys are lost in the sauce, and I need y'all to wake up. It's time to wake up. It's time to get this right. It's time to start teaching these kids. Because y'all out here raising hoochie mamas and killers, okay? Like, that's not the business. And strippers. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Shout out to all the strippers. But what happened to the midwives? Because I can't even say nurses and stuff these days, because the nurses is wild. I know of some nurses that's a nurse by day and a street walker by night. Like, what are we out here doing? That nurse check is supposed to be the check. Like, what are we really out here doing? What is really going on? Everything is just sex, sex, sex. What happened to using these and using this? What happened to that? Like, what is going on out here? Why are we so stuck and lost in a sauce? Why are we raising these babies who are raising babies? Because that's the biggest problem. These kids are younger and younger out here in these streets. These kids are younger and younger having kids. And a kid can't raise no kid because you're growing up with the kid. This is ridiculous out here, and it's sad, y'all. It's sad. And then we got all these young ladies out here, getting to the bag. Go ahead, get to the bag. But anytime you got to hate on somebody else to get to the bag, that bag ain't for you, and you're going to lose that bag. I'm tired of the haters out here. Y'all just be out here hating for nothing. It ain't my fault if your parents didn't have you looking decent. They got some bad genes and you came out looking like a creature, a gremlin or something. That ain't my fault. That ain't the fault of the person that you're hating on, but you just continue to do it. Y'all buying everything out here. You can change your features. You can go get your face done up, and it's going to look like plastic after a while, because once y'all start, y'all don't know how to stop. And some of y'all just go overboard, and it's tragic. And there's something going on here that you feel like you need to change your appearance. And I'm going to continue to say it. That same little ugly ass face, you have a kid, they might get that same ugly ass face. So we just going to everybody get surgery. You got to love the skin you're in. If you can't love the skin you're in, you're going to have a problem. And you know how I do it, y'all. I just want to say I love you to my real ones, and to the ones that don't hear I love you, I love you. Learn to love yourself. You got to love yourself because you'll be more happier. Your mind will start growing, you know. Love yourself. Stop believing in people and expecting them to love you the way that you should love you. Everybody is not going to be there and do what you need them to do. And the people that you love is going to be the ones that break your heart. It's always the ones you love that break your heart. It's always the ones that you love that play in your face. It's always the ones that you love that lie to you, that chill. Chill, not with you. They be chilling with other people. But I was going to say steal from you. It's always those, you know. But don't go through life not wanting to love because your heart done been broken. Leave those doors open. Just be on your P's and Q's, and you better be watching your 3, your 6, your 9, and your 12 and paying attention to who you're dealing with. And when people showing you who they are, you got to believe them. Stop letting people play in your face. Like, you can't play in his face. I let people sometimes, you know, give you a test run and see, you know. Some of y'all just hit the gas, don't know how to use a brake. Some of y'all be slipping and sliding and dipping and diving till you crash. And then you crash, and then you want to call the tow truck. And who's the tow truck? It's usually somebody like me. But I don't know. We might tell you that your stuff is total. When you total, ain't no coming back from that. So don't be out here being the people that's getting totaled and exiled. You know, confirmation. Y'all better grow up or blow up because it's real out here. Life is real. People are losing their life every day to nonsense. And what are you getting out of that? Babies dying, mothers crying. You know, that's not cool. Because you take a life, you go away. Now you just took away from your mother and your family. And what we need to start talking about is the pain that your family go through. It's the things your kids go through when you're away because you're not there to protect them. What do you think is going on out here? That's how a lot of kids are being molested. That's how a lot of kids are out here being kidnapped. And that's how a lot of kids are out here being uneducated because you chose to be selfish and get yourself locked up or get yourself knocked down. Y'all got to be smarter than that. Each one is supposed to teach one, but we're not here to teach one to break the system down. We're trying to build this system up. We've been down over 400 years in slavery on some BS. And y'all want to continue that mentality of thinking that you can control somebody, of thinking you can control blocks. And, you know, y'all don't even own these streets that y'all really dying for. You know, we out here just killing each other over dumb stuff. Half of y'all don't even live on them blocks that you out here banging. Half of y'all have never been to those hoods that you are claiming. Everybody want to be a gangster. Everybody want to be tough, but nobody want to be smart. Everybody thinking it's being a man out here in these streets doing dirt. No, being a man is being a provider, being a lover, being a person that people can depend on and trust and loyal. That's what being a man is. That's what being a woman is. Being a nurturer, being giving, being caring, not being a fool. Y'all got to wake up. If you don't wake up, we're going to be lost. I'm just telling you right now. These kids going to be out here lost in the system. There's a lot of them out here in the system because a lot of y'all gave up on yourself and let go. It's time to pick it back up. We need to get back to how we used to be. We need to start believing in kinship. We need to start being our brother's keeper, our sister's keeper. Instead of taking, instead of hating. It's time to wake up. We got to wake up. Because y'all out here genocidal, and it's sad and it's tragic. And I hate to see these little babies growing up in this type of society. Everybody doing wrong, and y'all treating it like it's right. And the people that's doing right, y'all treating them wrong. Like, we lost out here, and it's time to wake up. Wake up.